Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music. I'm going to talk about how you can strum through Hot Mess by Farr. And we're going to start out on a C major chord. When we play C major, first finger goes to the B string on the first fret, a second finger on the D string second fret, third finger on the A string on the third fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord and it sounds really, really happy. Now you may also want to think about using something called a C major 9, where you do the first finger on the D string second fret, second finger on the A string third fret, third finger on the B string third fret, and the pinky on the high E string on the third fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E, that sounds a C major 9 chord. And then from the C, we're going to be going to a G major chord. When we play G major, first finger goes to the A string on the second fret, second finger on the low E string on the third fret, and third finger on the high E string on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord and it sounds really, really happy. Now you may also want to think about kind of taking the third finger and putting it on the B string third fret, pinky on the high E string on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord. So that's another way you can kind of play that through the song. And then from the G, we're going to be going to an F major chord. We'll talk about some easy ways to play this too. But if you know the bar F major, you do your first finger across the entire first fret, second finger on the G string second fret, third finger on the A string third fret, and the pinky on the D string third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an F major bar chord and it sounds really, really happy. Now a good substitute for that, if you're just starting out, is something called F major 7, where you do the first finger on the B string first fret, second finger on the D string second, or G string second fret, third finger on the D string third fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds an F major 7 chord. It sounds really, really happy. And another F you may want to think about is something called F major 13, where you do the first finger on the G string second fret, second finger on the D string on the third fret, third finger on the B string third fret, and the pinky on the high E on the third fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds an F major 13. So that may be kind of cool too, because then you could kind of leave your third and fourth fingers down through most of the tune. It's kind of an anchor. That could be kind of a cool way to do it. Now a lot of times with a song like this though, to make it more interesting, I like adding something called a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So you took the C and just tried that a lot. You have down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So you do that a lot to get used to it with the right hand. And what it really kind of feels like in the recording is kind of you take the C with kind of the first down, down, up, and then you go to the G for the up, down, up, and then you go to the F for a down, down, up, and then you go back to the G for the up, down, up. So all together you got C with a down, down, up, G, up, down, F, down, down, up, G, up, down, C, down, down, up, G, up, down, F, down, down, up, G, up, down, up. Now that seems really, really crazy to you. You could do just a down, down, up on each chord, and have C with a down, down, up, G, down, down, up, F, down, down, up, G, down, down, C, down, down, up, G, down, down, up, F, down, down, up, G, down, down, up. That might feel a little bit easier. And what really feels good to me is something called a 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot of the beat, right now we're kind of dividing that beat into two parts with our down, down, up, up, down, up. 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is long down, 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 up, up, down, down, up, down. And what I mean by that is if you take C and do it down for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you do on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you're doing a down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And then on the third beat, you're doing an up on 2, down on 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the last beat, you'd be going down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So all together, you got down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. And what can feel really good is to kind of use that strum pattern and half it by doing the C with the down, 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 up, G with the up, down, down, up, down, up, F with the down, 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 up, and then the G with the up, down, down, up. You kind of half those. So you have C, down, down, up, G, up, down, down, up, down, up, F, down, down, up, G, up, down, down, up, C, down, down, up, G, up, down, down, up, F, down, down, up, G, up, down, down, guitar part that kind of comes in around that too, where you can play 3rd fret on the low E string, and then do a hammer on the 5th fret, and then go to 3rd on the A string, and then we go back to the low E string for kind of a 5-3 pull off, and then we almost kind of start that over again. 5-3, 3, 5-3, 3, 5, 3, 5, and then we kind of go to the 5th fret on the D string for some bends, and then we kind of do a bend pull off at the end. So I'm kind of doing a bend and letting my finger fall off the string, and then going 5-3 on the low E is a pull off. So you're kind of going G, A, C, A, G, G, A, C, A, G, G, A, C, A, D, bend, D, bend, D, A, C, A, G. That's kind of that lead part. And we'll basically be repeating that chord progression until we get to the end of our chorus. And there's this cool little chorus tag that turns up where you do the C major, but then we do a G major chord, but you'll kind of hear where the A string on the 2nd fret is kind of being used for the bass on that. That's called a G/B chord, or G with a B in the bass. And then from there, then we almost go to an A minor chord. When we play A minor, our 1st finger goes to the B string on the 1st fret, 2nd finger on the D string 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the G string 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. Now, if you're really kind of digging on that C major 9 and those drone voicings, you could do an A7 sus for that part, where you 1st finger on the D string 2nd, 2nd finger on the G string 2nd, 3rd finger on the B string 3rd, and the pinky on the high E string 3rd. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds an A7 sus. And we were thinking about using that for that change. And then from the A minor, we go back to G. So through that part, if you're doing down, down, up, you'd have C with a down, down, up, G/B, down, up, A minor, down, up, G, down, up. Now you may want to kind of work downs through that part. It's kind of a build up. Actually, that could be a way to kind of match the recording too. Or if you're doing down, down, up, down, up, you'd have C with a down, down, up, G, up, down, up, A minor, down, down, up, G, up, down. Or if you're doing the 16th pattern, you'd have C, down, down, up, G, up, down, down, up, A minor, down, down, up, G, up, down, down, up, down. And then from there, then we'd be going into kind of our back into our verse form. So something else that I'd think about adding to the song is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down, of the down, down, up, down, up, you can throw in a bass note for the chord. So on the C, you'd have the A string for your bass. On the G, you'd have the low E for the bass. On the F major bar, you'd have the low E for the bass. On the F major 7 and the F major 13, you'd have the D for the bass. And on the A minor, you'd have the A string for your bass. And on the G, you got the low E for the bass. So another way to work it through the verse form would be doing kind of a bass down on each chord. You have C with an A bass, down, G with low E bass, down, F with the bass, down, G with low E bass, down, C with an A bass, down, G with low E bass, down, F with the bass, down, G with low E bass, down. Or you could add basses to your down, down, up, down, up, and have C with a bass, down, up, G, up, down, F with the bass, down, up, G, up, down, C with an A bass, down, up, G, up, down, F with the bass, down, up, G, up, down. Or you could add basses to your 16th pattern and work it as kind of a C with a bass, down, down, up, and then the G with the up bass, down, up, down, up, F with the bass, down, down, up, G with the up bass, down, up, down, up. So that could be very hip too. C, down, down, up, G, up, bass, down, down, up, F, down, down, up, G, up, bass, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, G, up, bass, down, down, up, F, down, down, up, G, up, bass, down, down. And then we'd basically be repeating that, kind of going into back into our chorus tag. And if we try our chorus tag adding basses, we'd have C with an A bass, down, up, G/B with an A bass, down, up, A minor with an A bass, down, up, G with low E bass, down, up. Or if you're doing the bass down, up, down, up, you'd have C with an A bass, down, up, G, up, down, A minor with an A bass, down, up, G, up, down. Or if you're doing your 16th, you'd have C with an A bass, down, down, up, G/B with an A bass, down, up, A minor with an A bass, down, down, up, G, up, bass, down, up, down. And then from there, then we'd be going back into kind of our verse form for solo. Kind of working just that one progression 2 times. And then from there, then we go into our bridge part. And on our bridge part, we actually kind of get to use our whole strum pattern. We kind of start out on F, and then we go to G, and then we go back to F, and there's kind of a big build up on the G. So you may want to kind of work that as even downs. You could work your F with 8 downs, G with 8 downs, back to F, big G hit. Or you could work that with kind of the bass down, up, down, up, and have F with the bass, down, up, down, G with here, then we go into kind of our last chorus. So we're back to our C, G, F, G, C, G, F, G, C, G, F, G. And then we got our chorus section. C, G/G, A minor, G. And then we kind of go back into our verse form for our outro. And kind of try and mix them up to know how you're feeling. But that's the basics of how you can strum through Hot Mess by Tyler Farr. So good luck!